Fellas, what is going on? It's Halftime Productions. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. And we are back for our second ever NBA 2K26 simulation. I know you guys are excited. You seem to love the first one. And what today's video is all about is we have all 30 teams, as you see up on the screen, into this tournament bracket here. And the seeding was all randomized. By the way, there is no story behind the seeding. And we're going to be simulating this tournament bracket here on 2K26 with live games to see which team would end up winning it all. And all the rosters are up to date. I also turned off injuries for this simulation to make things a little bit more fun. So players like Tatum, Halliburton, and Lillard will all be in this tournament. And what I want you to do now is comment down below your Final Four predictions, a team from each region, just like you do in March Madness. Do the same thing for this video. And at the end, tell me how many teams you got right. It should be a lot of fun. I'll be reading through all your guys' predictions down below in the comments. And I just can't wait to get this simulation underway. Here in this tournament videos, you never know what to expect. Upsets, game winners, buzzer beaters. So without further ado, fellas, it's time to get this simulation underway. The road to the championship will begin here in the very first round. One game series. I didn't mention that. It's one game series, by the way. One to move on. So without further ado, go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack. Here we go, guys. Halftime Productions, NBA 2K26, all 30 teams in the tournament. Let's begin here in the round of 30. Let's go. Fellas, we begin here in the round of 30, and already we got a close game. It is the Blazers up by 2 against the Bucks. Interesting matchup. Gary Trent Jr. for the lead. It won't go. A good pass from Giannis, and these Blazers fans are on their feet. Can they go to the Sweet 16? Here in the paint, shaded sharp between the legs. Solid defense from Milwaukee. They might get a 3-second violation. He's got to get out of the paint. Referees in the comments, let me know, is that 3 seconds? Blazers, though, with a basket, can extend this to a 2-possession game. Here we go. Sharp gonna have to force it up. That's no good. On to Kuzma, the rebound, and the Bucks down by 2. 6 seconds. Shot clock is off. Here's the Greek Freak going left, driving, kicks it. Kuzma the 3. Bang! Just like he did in the simulation a day ago. I mean, are you kidding me? Bucks win. Milwaukee's moving on. They eliminate Portland. Kyle Kuzma, if you didn't watch the last video, I'm not going to spoil it, was on a heater. He's proven to be the most clutch player we've ever seen, as in these 2K26 simulations, he's turned into Michael Jordan. And now we head to the north. The Toronto Raptors made it a close game with the Houston Rockets, but ultimately Houston gets the job done, 192. The Rockets will be moving on in Sweet 16, eliminating the Raptors. And now we go to Philadelphia, 137-128, a high-scoring game here, but the Sixers will outlast the Pelicans and they will advance on. Hopefully the Final Four teams all make it past this first round of 30. I mean, if you have all 4 lose in the first round, that would be so funny. Or you could have all 4 advance. That would be better for you. But now we go to a game in Atlanta. It is close, as the 3 in the corner for the lead is no good. Ricochet in the putback missed it. Randall up the court. Coast to coast, a Timberwolves strike. It's a 4-point lead for Minnesota. Gobert with some great defense and outlet. 31 seconds, the Hawks, they need a basket. Down 4 here at home. Here is Trae Young. He's proven to be clutch. Porzingis, the newest addition in the corner. 1-on-1 with Gobert. Now to Young. Young to spin. Kicks it. Ricochet, the #1 overall pick a year ago, gets open for a 3. It knocks it down. 13 seconds. We aren't done just yet. And the Hawks are going to have to foul twice to get into the bonus, but we're not done. Pressure free throws for Julius Randle. He just had the basket a moment ago. He's got the first 11 seconds. No matter make or miss, Atlanta is still in this game. They were down by 2. Julius Randle to make it a 3-point lead. He's got it. Ice in his veins, and I mean, you gotta go to Mr. Ice in his veins. Trae Young, even though Ricochet just made it. Fans are on their feet. Ricochet swings it. Corner 3. It's off. And they didn't go to Trae Young or Ricochet or even Porzingis. And Atlanta is going to follow, it looks like, here at home. As we now go to Brooklyn, the Warriors are going to beat the Nets 118-96. So Golden State gets the job done, going to New York and knocking off this Nets team. On goes Stephen Curry and his squad. Curry in 2K26 is still a glitch. 41-point triple-double. I mean, he's balling. As now we move on to Dallas. It is a tie game here. 50 seconds. The Kings giving all they got. DeRozan driving. Kicks to the corner. Now it's back to DeMar. 1-on-1 with the #1 pick flag. Gets in the paint. Nothing there. So they kick it back out. Murray with the ball. Shot clock out under 10 seconds. DeRozan back with it again. DeMar, nothing there. The double team comes as they kick it. Levine, 3 on its way. It's no good. Davis the rebound. 5 seconds shot difference between the game clock and shot clock. But the Mavericks have a chance to take the lead. Schroeder rips Kyrie. Here comes Schroeder on the break. Schroeder coast to coast. Can't score. Oh no, the Mavericks had a golden opportunity, but Kyrie, one of the greatest ball handlers ever, maybe the best, just fumbled. Can he get his vengeance? Trying to go back at Schroeder, kicks it, corner, Klay 3, puts it in. Klay Thompson still clutch as ever. 3 seconds, DeRozan gets it off, it's off the mark, and the Dallas Mavericks win on a Klay Thompson corner 3. They eliminate the Kings in a crazy finish here. And now we are going to be going on to Chicago. The Bulls will knock out the Hornets 121-94. This was an interesting first round matchup. I honestly thought Charlotte was going to get the win here, but Chicago holds on at home, and they will advance to play the Denver Nuggets, who had that bye. They were one of the 2 lucky teams. And now we go to an overtime game in Phoenix. The Celtics are up by 1, but this is a great game. Suns have a chance to take the lead. The 3-point shot on its way. No good. Rebound. Here comes Boston. 35 seconds to go in overtime. Can they get the dagger? Jason Tatum driving, has to kick it out to Jaylen Brown. Shot clock down to 12 seconds. Brown, one-on-one with Brooks. Brooks trying to stay in front. Now to Tatum. Sidestep, no. Back to Brown. Brown between the legs. Brown, shot clock down to 2. Gonna have to take it. Top defense. No! Rebound! Suns have a chance to win it. They pushed it up court. 9 seconds. Brooks, give the ball to Booker. I mean, what are you guys doing? Williams, now to Booker. Good look. Missed it. Tatum the rebound. Suns fall. Celtics advance. What a crazy finish here in overtime. And we might have our first real upset of this tournament. The Utah Jazz, one of the worst teams in the league, lead the Cleveland Cavaliers by 2, and George is at the line. If he gets both free throws, they win this game. He's got the first. The fans here can't believe it. I can't believe it. I know you guys at home can't believe it, as his second one is missed, but they get the offensive rebound. Oh my goodness, everything going wrong for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Probably in a lot of your guys' Final Four predictions, and maybe even your favorites to win the simulation, are probably going to go out in the first round. I mean, they're going to go now. It's a 4-point game. The Utah Jazz guys, who would have saw this coming, are going to beat the Cavs. I mean, when this bracket was made, I thought Cleveland was easily going to be in the Sweet 16, probably the Elite 8 and Final Four, but now they're going to be going out in the round of 30 to the Jazz. Utah fans, you can celebrate now because you're moving on. And so after that upset, we go to a close game in Miami. South Beach, 2-point lead for the Heat. Here's John Morant. Grizzlies, 50 seconds. Can they tie the game and go for the lead? Wells back out to Morant. Great defense here from Miami. Morant the drive, off the glass. The high floater's good. John Morant healthy, not suspended. I mean, he's going to be tough to deal with. And even Mitchell, a great defender, has a lot on his plate. And can Miami respond? Here is Tyler Hero. Kicks it, corner. 3-point shot, no good. And the Grizzlies have the ball. That was their newest Heat member, Norman Powell from the Clippers. And what a matchup this is. Like I mentioned, Morant and Mitchell. Morant to the lane again. I mean, Mitchell has no answer. That's 4 in a row from John Morant. Oh my goodness. And the Miami Heat have the ball. 20 seconds to go here. Can they score, tie the game, or even go for the lead? Tyler Hero with it. Screen from Bam. Tyler Hero at the top of the key has the mismatch. Bam's in the paint. It's a small defender. 7 seconds down 2. Bam puts it up and in. They find the mismatch, and that's what I like about this 2K26 game in the simulations. The mismatch, I mean, they find them, they get them the ball, and they take advantage. And now with 3 seconds, the Grizzlies have a chance to win it. Morant, can he do it again? No, we got overtime in Miami, 127 all. What a game. Bam sent it to OT. Now in overtime, it looks like Miami's pulling away, and they win the game by 7. So Bam forced overtime, they win it. What a high-scoring game. And for the Grizzlies, heartbreak. They fall and are eliminated from the tournament. As now we go to Los Angeles, the Lakers will beat the Pacers. What a game. It was a close one. High-scoring, 125-121. And the former Eastern Conference champs go down as LeBron and Luka lead this team in the Sweet 16. If you guys have the Lakers winning today's simulation, they're one step closer. Now we go to a game in Washington. The Spurs, Wizards tied at 109. 2 bottom-tier teams. This is going to be interesting. I mean, I think the Spurs have the advantage because they had the best player on the court with Wemby, but you never know. Washington misses the corner 3. May have been contact, not called. 30 seconds, still tied. Fox a drive. No! How did Cassell not shoot it? And now they missed a 3 in the corner. San Antonio. Cassell, I mean, you gotta shoot or Stephen Cat. Listen, whatever you want to call it. You gotta shoot that ball. He was the Rookie of the Year for a reason. And now the Wizards with 10 seconds on the shot clock, a chance to win it. The newest member, CJ McCollum. Here we go. McCollum driving, takes the jumper, sticks it with 4.1. Spurs down, no timeouts, inbound. They're going to take the half-court shots, and it's off the mark. CJ McCollum, welcome to DC. You have just sent the Wizards past the Spurs, and now on to the Sweet 16. And I simulated too fast here in OKC, but the Magic gave the champs a run for their money. But Shea Alexander, 47 points, the MVP, showing why he's the greatest in the game. While Caro 26, but 127 to 120, the Thunder will defeat the Magic to advance on to the Sweet 16 in this tournament. And now we go to a game in LA. What a first round matchup this is. Two teams who could be in the Final Four. Clippers, Knicks. It's a 1-point lead for the Knicks. Kawhi Leonard kicks it, Collins in the corner. Can LA take the lead? And there's so many guys you can go to on this Clippers team here in the clutch. It is Harden though for the lead. He missed it. Bridges the rebound, and the Knicks have it. A chance to extend on their 1-point lead. James Harden, I feel like you can get a better shot than that, but he has been clutch in his career, so you can't be mad with it. As here's Brunson, clutch player of the year last year, now gives it up, swings in the corner. Josh Hart with the ball, shot clock winding down. Knicks got to get a good shot off. Brunson, a good look. Missed it. 7 seconds. Clippers, no timeout. Here comes the newest Clipper and former Clipper, Chris Paul. How sweet will this be? No, and he misses the shot as the Knicks hold on and win on the road to advance. Heartbreak for the Clippers. Man, they had so many opportunities, but they fall short. What an opening round that was here in this NBA 2K26 simulation with all 30 NBA teams. Now the Pistons and Nuggets advance into the tournament, but man, that round was so much fun. Wild games, game winners, upsets, we had everything, and hopefully your Final Four predictions are all still intact here in the Sweet 16. So let's now get into this round and see which teams will move on the Elite Eight. There's the bracket one more time up on the screen. So fellas, let's keep this madness rolling here on Halftime Productions. We begin the Sweet 16 round here on 2K26 in Philadelphia, where the 76ers will defeat the Washington Wizards. We saw Washington beat San Antonio in the round of 30, but they can't continue on as the Sixers are the first team to advance in the Elite Eight. Big time win for them. And now we go to Los Angeles. The books will go down as the Lakers win 128 to 115. Big time win for the Lakers. LeBron and Luka and LA are heading to the Elite Eight in this tournament. And now, guys, we go to a close game in New York. It is the Rockets and Knicks. What a great matchup this is here in the second round. KD and Houston down by 2, under a minute remaining. Durant has the ball. Durant against Anunoby. Now gets the switch. He likes this matchup and takes advantage. That baseline jumper patented. Kevin Durant ties it at 124. 41 seconds. Here comes Brunson. Brunson corner. Here is Towns. Bang! The three is good, and the Rockets now trail. Karl Towns to corner three. What a big time shot from the big fella. Now Durant, who just made it a moment ago, attacking the defense. Up and under, it's good. He's doing everything he can for this Houston Rockets team, but they're going to probably have to foul down by 1. 27 seconds, and Anunoby having trouble getting it in bounds. Stolen by Durant, and he puts it in. Kevin Durant has turned up here in this game. What a run for KD. That's 6 in a row in under 30 seconds. I've never seen a performance like this. Brunson, Knicks now down by 1. Game, tournament on the line. In their corner, it's Bridges. Bridges are on the screen. They don't pick up. Bridges! Got it! Rattles in. Rockets now down. No timeouts. Kevin Durant is hot. How hot is he? This for a win. No. That might be the game of the year. Definitely game of the tournament so far. But what a finish. Knicks hold off to beat the Rockets in a thriller. And the Dallas Mavericks have just beaten the former champs, the Oklahoma City Thunder, off to a rough start here in these 2K26 simulations. The Mavericks 111-99. They wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that guy Klay Thompson in the round of 30 with the game winner over the Kings. But now we go to a game in Denver. The Nuggets are down by 2 to the Bulls. You don't want to lose to Chicago on your home floor. Chicago doing everything they can. Jamal Murray just gave Giddey the work, flexing on him, and we are tied here 113. 40 seconds to go here in the Mile High City. Giddey now gives it to White. White driving on Braun, kicks it corner. Matas No! And now 30 seconds. We are tied still. Denver with a chance to take the lead. They were just down by 2. They got the stop they needed. Now here is Jokic. Jokic against Vucevic. Jokic spin. Put in the work. They get the double team going. Jokic has a kick into Murray. Shot clock down under 7 seconds. Giddy trying to stay in front. Murray between the legs. Now under 3 seconds. Murray kicks it. Corner. Jokic. Are you kidding? The Joker, what a shot! 7 seconds, Bulls now down on 3. Kobe White gives it up, now he's swinging, it's Giddy for the tie! He missed it, Denver wins! Jokic, I mean, what a shot, clutch as ever, and Denver heads on to the Elite Eight, eliminating the Bulls. How about the Miami Heat? They have now just beaten the Warriors and they beat Jimmy Butler, so you know this meant more, especially for Pat Riley. And the Heat are now on to the Elite Eight even without Jimmy Butler, as the Warriors, maybe one of the favorites from at least you guys, are going out here in the second round. And now we go to Detroit. The Celtics will defeat the Pistons, so the Pistons got that first round bye, luckily, but now they go out in the second round. Jason Tatum and the Celtics are moving on, as remember, injuries are turned off in this simulation today. The Jazz trying to pull off another upset in round number 2. Can they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves? No, Markkanen missed that one and gave them the lead. 47 seconds, Minnesota up by 1. Man, we saw what happened in the first round. They upset the Cleveland Cavaliers, and now with 40 seconds, here is Anthony Edwards, one of the best in the game. Gets in the paint, solid defense here from Utah to make him cough it up. Edwards takes it, missed it. Oh, Randall! Oh my goodness, that's a man's jam, and he's staring down the Jazz. Oh, that could be the game, the putback and posterizer. It's a 3-point lead. Now the Jazz really go for the quick 2 to 3. Here is Markkanen, one-on-one. He has a height mismatch. Now he gives it up. Markkanen below the 3-point line. He missed it. Ran on the rebound, and that might do it. Oh my goodness, man, the Jazz are so close. And the Cinderella run is over here for the Utah Jazz. They had that upset in the first round, but now they will lose in the second. Minnesota wins, and now they'll be moving on to the next round. Here we go, guys. What a fun Sweet 16. Man, that Rockets and that Knicks game was so good. So now here are the 8 teams remaining. Celtics, Heat, Mavericks, Timberwolves, Nuggets, Lakers, 76ers, and Knicks. This should be an interesting round. Hopefully, you got some of your predictions still left. If you have all 4 of your Final 4 teams in it, that is insane. But now, guys, let's find out which teams will advance to the Final 4 in the Story Team NBA 2K26 tournament. So let's continue on. Starting up the Elite Eight, guys, I don't know what has gone to the Miami Heat in this simulation, but they are now the first team to enter the Final 4, defeating the Celtics 132-100, a blowout. Guys, the Miami Heat, if you have them in your Final 4 predictions, comment down below. They get it done thanks to Tyler Hero's 32-7. What a game from him. And now we have the Knicks and 76ers tied at 112 here at the Garden. And here we go. It's Brunson on the drive. Brunson going at McCain. No, and beat the rebound. And the winner of this game goes to the Final 4 to either play the Lakers or Nuggets. Grimes, what a move, gets open, but he missed it. Rebound, Wofford, up in the foul. Brown can't believe it. He's upset at his players. And the free throw is good. It's a 3-point lead for the 76ers. What a big basket from an unlikely hero. I mean, like I've said in the simulations before, it's always the guy you never expect. Oh, Brunson, the ankle breaker. Corner 3 is in from Bridges. What a shot to tie the game. And the 76ers, you can't give up a 3 right there. And they do give it up. And now this Knicks fan base is on their feet. Defense, chance around the arena. The Knicks need to stop now. 14 seconds, and the 76ers win this game and move on. Joel Embiid against Towns in the post. What a matchup this is. Here we go. Embiid catches. Embiid puts it up and in. Joel Embiid showing everybody why he still got it. Brunson from the logo. It's out. And the Philadelphia 76ers are going to the Final 4. They beat the Knicks. Luke at the line in Denver. The Lakers are up 4, now up by 5. And finally, the Lakers will defeat the Nuggets. It comes in an NBA 2K26 simulation, but they get it done. And the Nuggets, who have owned the Lakers in the past few years, will fall here at home. 115-120 your final. And the third Final 4 team are your Los Angeles Lakers. And the fourth, it looks like it's going to be a close game between these two teams. Dallas Dallas, Minnesota pulling out late, low scoring, and it looks like the Minnesota Timberwolves will beat the Mavericks. Your final here, 95-88. They get it done in the fourth Final Four team with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So how many teams did you get right as we enter the Final Four? We got the Heat, Timberwolves, Lakers, and 76ers. If you got all four Final Four teams right, you're GOAT status. If you got 3 though right, you're a legend. If you got 2 right, that's really good. If you got 1 right, it's not bad, but it needs improvement. But if you got none right, guys, come on, man. Anyways, let's get going here in the Final Four to see which 2 teams will make the simulation in the finals here on NBA 2K26. So let's go. A close battle here between the Lakers and the 76ers. We're tied at 132, a high-scoring affair. 47 seconds on the drive. Maxey kicks it, corner 3. It's off the mark, and the Lakers have it. They have a chance to take the lead. Who will take the shot? LeBron or Luka? I mean, you gotta go to either of those guys. Here is Doncic. Doncic on Maxey. Gibson. LeBron. Baseline against Paul George. Tough jumper on the baseline, and he missed it. Here comes Philly on the break. A chance to take the lead. They have a timeout, won't use it. Pump step. The ball is turned over. Hachimura has it. Here come the Lakers. Hachimura with it now. And Embiid gives it up. DeAndre Ayton, the mismatch. And he blew it. What? Ayton missed the money. Timeout, Philly. How did he miss it? And now all of a sudden the 76ers want a chance to win this game. Here is Maxey, under 10 seconds, the shot clock is off. Do you go to Embiid? I mean, you got to. Maxey has it. Maxey gonna take it himself, the jumper, good! Philly wins at the buzzer. Tyrese Maxey sends the Lakers home, and the Sixers are going to the championship. Unreal scenes here in Philly, and as we move to the game opposite of the tournament, we got the Timberwolves in a blowout over the Heat, 134-105. Minnesota advances to the championship game, but give credit to Miami. What a run it was. Comes to an end here in the Final Four as Anthony Edwards is taking his team to the championship. And then number 2, after 30 teams in this NBA 2K26 tournament, we are down to the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Philadelphia 76ers. What a run has been for both these teams, but only one can be crowned the winner of the second ever 2K26 simulation. So guys, one game to determine who's going to take it home. Minnesota with Ant, 76ers with Embiid. Fellas, it comes down to this here on Naptime Productions, so let's see. We go to this game, a minute remaining. Sixers are down by 2. The ball is almost stolen. And regained possession is Paul George. Can they tie the game or go for the lead? 54 seconds now on the clock. Sixers no timeouts. Here is George. George top of the key. Now he has the mismatch on Reed. Kicks it, corner. Grimes with nothing. All over him is Anthony Edwards. Here comes a screen from Embiid. Grimes takes it. Driving. Crossover. What a move. But he can't finish it. And the Timberwolves have it up by 2. If they can get a basket here, that would be the dagger. As here's Ant-Man. He has the mismatch on Embiid going right at him. Takes the jumper. Falls down. No good. Good defense there from Embiid. He stood tall. And now the Sixers a chance again to tie the game or go for the lead. In the hands of George. George crossover. Paul George trying to win his first championship. He's got it. Paul George answering the critics. We're tied. 10 seconds now. The Timberwolves are a chance to win it. Here we go. Ball in the hands of Edwards. Driving for the win. Rims out. And Embiid so good if it goes. Overtime in the final game of the tournament. Wow, Paul George, give him his flowers. What a basket that was. Now in overtime, 26 seconds. There's about a 5 or 6 second shot difference between the shot clock and game clock. And now the Sixers have the ball. We're tied at 135, fellas. Here we go. Minnesota does have a timeout, so let's see what happens here. Paul George with it. He forced overtime between the legs. George kicks it. Corner. Grimes on a baseline. Up and under. It's good. Quentin Grimes puts Philly up a 3.5, and this place is going crazy. I mean, oh my goodness, the unlikely hero. But it isn't over yet. Minnesota has a chance. If I'm the Timberwolves, I'm going right to Edwards. McDaniels has to inbound. Goes to Reed. Randall for overtime again. It's off the mark. Philly has won. The 76ers win the 30-team NBA tournament here on 2K26. They're the last team standing. What a finish! These fans are going crazy. If you're a Sixers fan at home, I know you're hyped, or if you just predicted them to win, congratulations, they get it done. Paul George, clutch game. I know he earned some respect. Joel Embiid gets a championship, and at the other end, a heartbreak for Minnesota. They had a great run, but it comes to an end here. But fellas, let me know your thoughts and reactions down below to this simulation as the celebration is going on. I read every single one of your comments. You guys are all the GOATs. The 76ers win this simulation, guys. I read every comment, like I said. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. There'll be more 2K26 simulations coming out soon. Joel Embiid, your finals MVP of this game. But it's halftime productions. I'll see you in the next one as we out for today.